right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the full elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth. All right, with wholehearted sincerity, and may the blessing lecture be upon your houses. All right, the topic of this lesson is going to be, all right, this clip that's been going around of this Drewski, who's a comedian, right, a social media comedian, right, and he made a clip. You know, he basically made a skit or a sketch, you know, ultimately, you know, making mockery, you know, of, you know, the prophets in other terms, man. You know, and this is a common occurrence, you know, that you're seeing that's becoming a little bit more popularized, of people making these comedic sketches, making these, you know, comedic videos. You know, we got individuals like Drewski, and there was this another guy that was in there that was, you know, doing it also, you know, on his own, but I seen he was in here also, man. You know, nevertheless, you know, hey, Drewski is through for this, man. All right. You know, the Lord's gonna truly judge this individual terribly, man. All right, a lot of terrible judgment is going to come unto you scoffers, unto you mockers, unto you people that think it's all fun and games, that think it's all ha-ha and kikis. All right, until the utter destruction truly falls upon this place, man. All right, this just goes to show you the lack of respect, right, that they have for the prophets, man. All right, because back in the ancient days, right, when the prophets were on the scene, right, the people were afraid, man, because they understood when the prophets were out, right, they had a message from Yahweh Shem Shai, man. They had a message from the Lord. All right, but here it is in this day and age, right? People see the prophet, they think it is, they look at it as if it's cosplay, as if it's all, you know, fun and games, as if it's a joke, as if it's a light matter, when in reality it's not. Okay. And matter of fact, let me get this first before I even play this clip. Right? So this is 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter, verse 4, and it reads, "And Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, Comest thou peaceably? And he said, Peaceably I am come to sacrifice unto the Lord. Sanctify yourselves, and come with me to the sacrifice. And he sanctified Jesse and his sons, and called them to the sacrifice." Right? So this is a perfect prime example to show you how fearful the people were, all right, when the prophets would hit the scene, man. All right, when the men of the Lord would come and hit the scene, will come into a town, will come into a place, man. Right? But here it is, we have it in this day and age. People take it as if it's a joke. Take it as if it's a light matter, right? Not truly understanding the severity or the seriousness, all right, that you have the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shah on the highways and hedges, man, blowing these spiritual trumpets, man, right? You got our apostles and elders on down that's been doing this thing for 30 plus years, man, decades, man. All right, you know. At this point, you know, you people are being warned on a greater scale, man. Right? You got brothers throughout all four corners of the world and on the internet, on YouTube, blowing these spiritual trumpets, warning you people, man. So once that judgment come, hey, you were warned. Right? We washing that blood off of our hands because these people take it as if it is a joking matter. Right? You know? And you look at these comments, all you see is laughing face emoji, laughing face emoji. Because people take it as a joke, take it as a game. All right. I'm going to just play a little bit off this clip. I ain't going to play the whole thing, though.
Black man. That's right. 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 Receive this word, white man. That's right. That's right. That's right. You celebrate Christmas, don't you, brother? Yes, you do. That is a white holiday. White holiday? Black is power. Black is power. Black is power. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Black is power. Black is power. Oh, man. Brother, can I speak to you, please? No lost.
All right, so I'm gonna play on that clip, man. All right, And another thing that I noticed, in this clip is, a lot of times we be seeing these individuals making clips like this, man, right? Making these comedic clips. They be having actual garments on, man, right? So you gotta, sit back and ask yourself, where they getting that from, man? They not going to no store and buying a garment, right? They're having the actual garments. They got garments with fringes on, so they're more than likely getting it from, one of these, individuals, in these other groups, man. To basically, what's the word, man? When someone's an accomplice, that's the word I'm looking for, man. Like an accomplice, aiding to it, man, egging it on, instigating in other terms, man. All right, but this is through, man. All right, this is through, completely through. I want to grab this. This is 2 Chronicles, the 36th chapter, verse 16, and it reads, "But they mocked the messengers of God and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy," man. That's exactly what they do right there. They're mocking the messengers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. They're mocking the prophets, man. They're misusing the prophets. They're making it a joking matter, a laughing matter, when in reality, the prophets on the highways and hedges is not a laughing matter. That is not a joking matter, right? We are warning you of the imminent destruction that is going to come to Babylon. All right, blowing these spiritual trumpets, warning our people of what's to come, telling the heathen their judgment, the wicked their judgment to come. But yet these people will take everything as laughs and giggles, man. And that's the problem with people in this day and age. They take everything as a joke. They have a lack of seriousness, man. Right? A lack of taking things seriously in this place, man. These people are so pacified, right? They're so pacified to the point that everything is a joke to them. Everything is a laughing matter to them, man. Right? I wouldn't be surprised in a time of, someone's facing death, that they would go on social media and make a laughing meme or joke about it, man. Right when anybody get put to death, man. That's how far gone destroyed these people are, man. Right? That's why the Lord's gonna come back the way he's gonna come back. He's not coming back to haha and kiki, man. Right? He's coming back to judge, man. That's why Scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be many, because these people don't take shit seriously, man. They don't take anything seriously. Everything's a joke to them, man. All right? These people aren't going to take things seriously until they seeing bodies dropping, no food, all hell break loose. The things you see in these apocalyptic movies, the things that you see happening in these other nations start happening right here in their front door, man. Right? Right in their front yards. And shit, I wouldn't even be surprised even then if people still wasn't taking things seriously, man. Right? This is why Babylon is about to get hit the way it's going to get hit, man. This is why the Lord's going to shake this place the way he's going to shake this place, man. Because everything is a laughing matter unto these people, man. This is Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, verse 33, and it reads, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, will come, then shall they know a prophet hath been among them." Right? So when all these things start coming to pass, when all these warnings that we were giving you people start happening, right? All those scoffers, those mockers, those people like Drewski, the people like the other individuals that be making videos, making fun of the prophets, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, they was right. We were tripping." And at that point, it's going to be too late, man. It's going to be too late, man. You could look at it like, I love to use analogies, You could look at it like an individual that was, or matter of fact, you could look at it like a child that was misbehaving, right? Hanging around the wrong crowd, He was told, you shouldn't probably hang around that crowd. You know, he knew in the back of his head, he's like, man, he probably shouldn't do this. But he's like, man, you just trying to be cool and fit in. But boom, now he gets caught up into something. Say he get locked up. Now he got to sit in jail for all this time. You know? That's kind of the feeling that these mockers and scoffers and individuals like Drewski and so forth, they be making these comedic videos, right? Really offending the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shah, making it a laughing matter, all right? Are gonna be, they're gonna be in that spirit like, oh shit, I should have never did that. Oh shit, they was right. Damn. You know? Cause what, you always seen these apocalyptic movies, right? And a lot of these apocalyptic movies, you always see that one guy before shit hit the fan, holding up a sign like the end is near. Prepare yourself. And you're like, man, he's crazy, man. This guy is bugged out. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then boom, shit hits the fan. And now, oh, that guy wasn't bugged out. Oh, that guy wasn't tripping. Oh no, he knew something. Now they're trying to go find, like, hey, how did you know? What was the signs? Let me follow you. What's gonna happen next? That's gonna be the spirit of a lot of these people that don't take the prophet seriously are going to be in, man. Right? They're gonna be seeking, like it says in Amos the 8th chapter, right? They're gonna be searching, right, to and fro, right, to find the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, to inquire with the prophets, man, right? But hey, you gonna be cooked at that time, man, right? Tongues are gonna be cleaving to the rules of our mouth, man. All right. That's why it would behoove you, all right? It would behoove you to seek the Lord now while you can, while you still have the opportunity to, while the doors of repentance is still open, while the prophets are still on the highways and hedges, while you're still able to go on these YouTube pages, right, of various brothers, right, and get the breakdowns, right? But yet, people want to make it a laughing matter, a joking matter, man. Goes to show you they don't respect the prophets. They take it as a joke, man. And the Lord is really about to rock this place, man. All right? We're dealing with Al-Shadia, man. Demon-like power, man. Right? Where the demons tremble at the sight thereof, man. The Lord is coming in a fashion that it is far beyond what the average person thinks, man. Right? It's not what Pastor Porkchop told you in that harlot house, man. All right? The Lord is coming for vengeance. He's coming to deliver the elect. He's coming to judge the wicked. All right? Lord's not coming to play, man. So all that ha-ha, kiki, all that sketches, all those comedic lines, you want to be a funny guy, you're going to be a funny guy in a terrible position, man. All right. This is Matthew the 18th chapter, verse 6. And it reads, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. All right. So you better off having a millstone wrapped around your neck and drowning in the bottom of the ocean, man, than to offend the little one of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And what that individual Drewski and these other individuals that be making mockery of the prophecy of Yahweh Shem Shai is offensive, man. They offending the little ones of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That goes to show you they don't fear Yahweh Shem Shai. They don't take it seriously. Everything is a joke to them, man. All right. You know, there's levels between, you know, making little jokes and, you know, and stuff, man. You know, you could, you know, you might have your friend or your buddy, you know, you guys, you know, be cracking on each other, making jokes, whatever the case may be, all in, you know, fun and whatever the case may be. But there's certain lines you don't cross. There's certain jokes you don't do. Right? And I'm pretty sure you could tell by the tone of my voice. All right. You know, compared to my other videos, that shit, like, it vexes my spirit, man. The lack of fear, respect that these people have, man. And it goes to show you why the Lord is going to judge this place the way he's going to judge it, man. And it's well deserved. All right. I'm going to close out with this, man. This is 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, verse 3, and it reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." And right now, these people are in that peace and safety spirit. They're in that, you know, that lollygagging spirit. They're in that ha-ha kikiing spirit. They're in that everything is fun and games and it's a joke. Nothing is seriously. They don't take nothing serious in this place, man. All right? They're at ease in this place, man. Right? But yet do they know destruction is coming around the corner, man. All right? Famine is around the corner, man. The Karagma is around the corner, man. War is around the corner, man. All hell breaking loose is around the corner, man. Death is getting ready to knock at your front door. But yet, niggas want to make jokes. Niggas want to be ha-ha kiki and don't take nothing serious. All right? But hey, they gonna be in that ha-ha spirit until that destruction comes, man. You know, they got that saying, laugh now, cry later. Right? And these people are gonna be crying, man. They're gonna be in a terrible position, man. Because the Lord's getting ready to unleash a terrible judgment upon these scoffers, upon these mockers, upon the wicked, all right, on the planet Earth, man. Especially in Babylon, America. But hey, I'm gonna close this lesson out with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect of Israel. With that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach Hadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth with heart sincerity. Until next time, shalom, and a ball. Kwame Yasharallah, shalom.